Please help me. Oprah Winfrey and friends, you guys know how much I'm trying here. It's really difficult. This is my whole life is like this. It's just impossible. And what's the point of even trying if it's impossible? I'm just acting out of desperation. Just trying to point out things that happened. I'm trying to utterly to hide. I mean, my God. It's my, yeah. Since I was 13, I was able to realize, and before that, I couldn't realize that. There was no hiding place. Um, Other than sort of angst and reckless behavior, sex and drugs and loneliness, actually. I agree, okay, with whatever you guys have in plan. I sign a lifetime contract, and if I try to explain it, I do become unhinged. You know, if it's unhinged, yeah, I guess. um, but again, it's no different from my own family that this was going on. That I had a really good family. My mom and dad. My dad was always there, and that's actually in America. That's actually not good statistically. Okay, those guys with their biological father, especially, um, and my brother, would defend me, even if I was just completely blowing it, which that's all I could do. Couldn't win a girl's trust or anyone's. I could simply give validation. That's as reckless as it gets. Um, and I'm holding this phone. I mean, holding the bag. Um, and I really don't know how to respond because, again, if you can't find a romantic partner, and I could not, okay, and Kurt Cobain, bad joke, really bad, you know, without the clarity, and the sanity. Okay, with that, it's not a bad joke. If you really are supporting good people, that's really important. And I couldn't do that myself. I tell you, if I did, it was, it's always an act of desperation. So I give you my complete pre-approved commitment, okay? And I just wish you guys would contact me because I am, yeah, it's not unhinged. Okay, I know some people are thinking, oh, yeah, it is. Sure, why not? Uh, uh, it wasn't, that sounds like an earthquake to us where I grew up. Because there was no opium culture, I'll tell you that much. That quote unquote fighting, no, that did not really exist. Um, or it would have been utterly taboo, for sure. Um, um, and I can't think, it took me a lot of writing to get my story straight and a lot of isolation. And I wish, that was what I needed from the beginning, just an office team. That's all I ever really wanted. I didn't want to, you know. Is it working? Let's see. Ah, it's working. Okay. Yeah, please. Okay, I know you guys care. I'm probably very unwell. I certainly am. I tell you, my arm, it really hurts. It would take months, and if I had to lose a lot of weight, my brother, he was in the hospital for 2 months, and he came out like he was like a piece of spaghetti. He really was. It was comical. It was. I was driving him around. And the funny thing is that he was he I think he ran around the ambulance a couple of times. So I heard something like that. He was fine, but they gave him all the treatment that you could possibly imagine. Sure, they gave him sponge baths. My brother was in a gun violence incident. You see, he was 17-year-old and with another 17-year-old, and they were at the campground on a Friday the 13th on a full moon. And um, I myself, this is the karmic incident, incidentally, were at a house where I guess there would have been at least landlines or who knows what. 87, there was just beginning to be mobile phones back then, I think. There was phone calls, I'm sure, something, I don't know. And my neighbors knew me very well. There was a party up the road in my house that I should not have gone to. I'll tell you that much, because it was a full gang party, and I had never really been to one of those. Never should have gone to one of those. They were talking about it for like weeks, if not months. Like the Wild Bunch, okay, a gang, a full-on Latino gang that my neighbors were friends with. There was like one or two of the guys. It was just one of the guys who would regularly come over there, and he was full on gangster. And I should have known better just by that, and I just didn't have anything else to do. So I was at the party the night my brother got shot, and I should not have been there, let alone playing the fool like I was at that party. I was just playing some fool, complete fool. I can tell you that. Okay, you could ask them about that night. I'm pretty sure. Oh boy. And then I woke up in the morning. My mom's like tells me I'm like laying in bed. It happened like about 10 years later. I came back from a trip to New Hampshire. Yeah, same thing. I was sitting in bed. My mom comes in and says, "Your cousin has killed himself." And the craziest thing is that's very sad. I knew him, you know, um, but the media was already completely enraptured in Princess Diana. You know, that stupid stuff that I was doing because I didn't know any better. So you can see how completely insane. Okay, and I don't, Jesus fucking Christ. Justin Timberlake, Paul McCartney, Bob Dylan. Guys, I'm completely, it's not the word, I had the word, it's not unhinged, it's like unnerved, I guess, basically. Um, and I I agree with you guys. Okay, please help me. Help me. Okay, and okay? Please